everyone, Bird Lady Speaks here, coming to you guys with a quick video. Hopefully it'll be a quick video. In this video here, I just want to talk to you about, give you a list of my top 10 edible flowers. Yes, edible flowers that you can start growing in your garden this spring. Going to give you their benefits and everything. So let's jump right into it. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If this is not your first time, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome. I hope that you do decide to join the family and stay by hitting that like button, that subscribe button, and of course ring that bell. Now, I always have to let you guys know that this is a very diverse channel. I talk about all types of things on this channel. This is what is known as a variety channel. I talk about my weight loss journey, gardening, homesteading, my German Shepherd, my parrots, Christian walk, whatever I feel like talking about that day. That's what I just come in this room and just talk about. But thank you so much again for stopping by, and whatever the reason that you are here, make sure you do turn on that ding 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 notification bell so you will be notified and you won't miss out when I post a video. So I want to go ahead and apologize in advance if I look crazy, if I sound crazy, if it's hard for me to get my thoughts together. I'm overcoming something, either flu or sinus flu, but I still want to be consistent on posting. I decided to finally get out of the bed, turn the camera on. Well, I got out of bed, I soaked in the bathtub, turned the camera on, and decided to do some recording because I have a lot of research that I have a lot of information I want to put out there, and I don't want to get behind. So if I sound crazy or I look crazy, it's because I'm still battling whatever this is whatever this is. Okay. So I know it seems really weird when you say eating flowers. Most people think that flowers just can't be edible. I get sick if I eat these. But no, flowers actually have a lot of flowers that are out there. Yes, there are some that are poisonous. So before we even get into the list, make sure you do your research on how to prepare the flowers, how to preserve them, how to consume them. They can be consumed. A lot of them can be consumed. A lot of them can be consumed internally, but they also can be used to make salves and creams externally as well. So make sure you do your research on how to consume them, and make sure you also properly identify flowers. You don't want to be eating the wrong stuff. So and consult, of course, before you consume anything or put anything in your body, always consult your physician. I'm not a doctor. I'm just someone who loves plants, who loves nature, and trying to live completely off the land, and share the information I learned with you guys and the trials and errors that I've had. All right, so I do want to say here, if you are going to grow these flowers in your yard and use them to eat or for medicinal purposes, do not use pesticides if you're going to be ingesting them. We shouldn't be using them anyway because of the pollinators, but definitely do not use pesticides if you're going to be eating and ingesting these things. Look up something organic that you can use. So whether or not you're aware, you're probably already consuming flowers in some kind of way. A lot of the medications, herbal teas, salves, things of that sort, they have flowers in them. If you look at some of the ingredients, sometimes they will have the scientific genus of the flower instead of the name that we know them by. But a lot of the medications, salves, creams, teas, things of that sort already have flowers in them, and flowers are packed with nutrition. So the first one that I want to jump into is one that you probably already have in your garden. It probably aggravates the mess out of you, and that is the dandelion. Yes, number one will be the dandelion. It seems like it is a weed that is just invasive and that is so aggravating, but the dandelion, believe it or not, has so many medicinal properties. The dandelion leaves, they taste peppery and a little bitter, kind of like spinach, some kale. Arugula is a really good one. You know, arugula has that peppery, bittery type taste to it. Dandelion, I'm not going to say it tastes good. It's really earthy. But if you mix those dandelion leaves in with, you know, other greens, and it will give them that little, it will make them a lot more tolerable if you mix them with other greens. And with dandelions, you can eat every part of the flower. You can eat the bloom, you can eat the stems, you can eat the leaves, you can even eat the roots. Dandelion roots, if you've ever fought dandelion, the only way that you can kill them or get rid of them is a lot of times is get rid of that tap root. You have to literally pull them up, not just pull them up from that taproot. If you've ever pulled up a dandelion and seen that taproot, it is a long, thick root. That long root can actually detoxify our kidneys, livers, and gallbladders. So those roots can be used to put in teas, make herbal drinks, and it can actually help detoxify our liver, kidney, and gallbladder. Yes, that weed that's in your yard that's aggravating you, start utilizing it so that it can help you. And when it comes to the taste, let me go back to the taste. When it comes to the taste, the younger the dandelion, the sweeter the leaves are going to be. As they begin to get older, as with almost any vegetable, as it begins to get larger and older, then that's when it becomes more and more bitter. But the younger dandelion leaves, they do happen to have a sweet taste to them. Dandelion is also an antioxidant, and it can improve the immune system. Yes, it can help improve and boost our immune system. Now, the second one on my list here is my absolute favorite, and it is borage. Borage is known for a flower, but it's actually a herb, so it really should be in my herb video, but it's known for a flower. I started growing borage to help with my companion planting on my tomatoes. If you haven't seen that video, I will post it in the description box below. But the flowers taste like cucumber and honey. That's what the flowers taste like to me. So if you eat borage flowers, you actually get that cucumber taste without the acidity of cucumber. For those of you who have problems with cucumbers, if it makes you really gassy, as most people do, as it does most people, you can actually have that. If you love that cucumber taste, you can have that cucumber taste with eating those borage flowers. Borage flowers are known to help with cough, fever, depression. If you have adrenal insufficiency, that helps with that. It's known to purify the blood, help with lung inflammation, and it's actually used as a sedative. And I do say again, make sure you research. If you're going to do this, make sure you do research it before you start just consuming stuff. Third one on my list would be nasturtiums. Nasturtiums, absolute beautiful flower. I also came across that when I was learning about companion planting. Nasturtiums can be used to treat urinary tract infections, swollen airways, cough, fever, bronchitis. And nasturtiums have a sweet and peppery taste. Again, very reminiscent of arugula, how arugula has that little peppery taste to it. And it can also be used to fight infections, to help treat wounds, and it is known to be an excellent antiseptic. So yes. Number 4 is going to be the marigold. Yes. Most of these plants are plants that I started using for companion plant, and then just found out that I can eat them. And of course, you know, I am crazy about marigolds when it comes to companion planting. Again, if you haven't seen that video, I'll have it in the description box or in the card somewhere around here. But marigolds, they help to alleviate cramps, nausea, menstrual cramps. Ladies, yes, marigold flowers help to alleviate menstrual cramp. It helps with stomach ulcers, eases headaches, and it can also help to facilitate sleep. So it can actually help you get to sleep if you're having problems sleeping. Number 5 will be the sunflower. And the sunflower, again, is like the dandelion, where a lot of us, we know we can eat the sunflower seeds, but you can eat the sunflower petals, you can eat the sunflower leaves, you can eat the sunflower stalks. A lot of people take the sunflower stalks and eat it with peanut butter. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to try it this year. Eat it with peanut butter just like they do celery. So eating sunflowers can help balance our hormones. It can help treat insomnia. It assists, with hair care. The sunflower oil, if you ever heard of that. It treats anxiety, depression, and it can also lower the rates of cholesterol, it can also help lower the rates of cardiovascular disease. I am going to get that word right sooner or later. It can help with lowering cholesterol as well as high blood pressure. The entire plant of sunflowers, not just the seed, but the pebbles, the leaves, the stems, all of it. Number 6, you probably have this growing like right on the side of your house, right on the side of the road. No, we have it growing like a lot on the side of the road here, and it's honeysuckle. Now, honeysuckle, it helps with urinary disorders, headaches, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis. Even has some cancer fighting properties. It's also known as a laxative. It can counteract poisoning, and honeysuckle can be used as birth control. Again, You have to look up how to mix it and what to mix it with to get it to work. But don't be just out here eating honeysuckle. Yeah. And then the number 7 will be goldenrod. Goldenrod, it grows along the roads in the city that I live in, and we have fields and fields of it out here. Goldenrod is a treasure. A lot of people think that it's just a wildflower or a weed, but it is a treasure. Let me tell you some of the things about goldenrod. The name goldenrod translates to make whole. The name, to make whole. And it is an anti-inflammatory. It helps relieve pain and swelling. It helps with the common cold, flu, arthritis, gout, enlargement of the liver, tuberculosis, hemorrhoids, diabetes, inflamed mouth, inflamed bladder, kidney stones, eczema, minor wounds, and the list just goes on and on and on. And I would put pictures of these so you know what they are, but I guarantee you have some goldenrod growing around your house, especially in the South. Have some goldenrod growing around your house, and you see it growing on the side of the road all the time. Number 8 will have to be hibiscus. I think hibiscus plants are absolutely beautiful. That's one reason I don't eat okra, but I love growing okra because the plants just look absolutely beautiful. It has that big hibiscus flower. So you can eat the hibiscus plant just right from the plant. Just cut it off, mix it up, eat it however you want to, or you can dehydrate it or let it dry out and you can make teas. I actually drink hibiscus tea. When I was really on my weight loss journey, I started drinking hibiscus tea every day. Hibiscus tea, it supports the liver, fights inflammation, antioxidants, lowers blood pressure, cholesterol, and promotes weight loss. Number 9, I'm pretty sure you have this right in your garden or in your yard or your neighbor's garden. It is roses. Roses reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and other cognitive diseases. It helps hydrate and tighten the skin. You know how so many people have gotten into the rose water. You can make your own rose water and you can like spray it or use it on your face, and it helps reduce the signs of aging. It helps to tighten your skin, helps get rid of those wrinkles on our skin, that sagging skin that we have, and it helps hydrate our skin. That's why it's so important that when you have flowers and things in your yard, make sure you don't use like pesticides and things like that if you're going to eat it or if you're going to use it on your skin. Shouldn't be using it anyway, but you know, that's a whole nother story. So last but not least, this is more of a herb than an actual flower, but I had to include lavender on here. We all know lavender is like everything, and a lot of people just use it for the aroma and the oils, but there's so much more that lavender can do. It treats anxiety, insomnia, depression, restlessness. It can also, when it's ingested, it can help with vomiting, nausea, gas, and upset stomach. You can eat the leaves and you can eat the flowers. And the taste of lavender when you eat the leaves or the flower, it is slightly bitter. Research on how they can be ingested. I do recommend that you download the Blossom app. I think I paid like $12.99 a year for the Blossom app. If there's something that you see, a plant or herb that you see on the side of the road, some of them, they look very similar. You can take a photo of it, and right there within seconds, that Blossom app will let you know what it is. If it is goldenrod, if it is honeysuckle, if it is this, that, and the other. So just properly identify them, because sometimes some plants and flowers and herbs, they do kind of look alike. So, and this video isn't sponsored by Blossom, but they really need to. But yeah, so sorry. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope that you do like this kind of content. If you do, let me know down in the comment section below. Remember to like, subscribe, share this video. If you want to support the channel, the Cash App is down in the description box below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and as usual, toodaloo, bye bye.